there's a massive hole in terms of talent versus Oklahoma City as well. You got a chance to see what a team that's fully equipped to do what they need to do is, and that's what they are. And San Antonio might be a year away from that as well. So they're right now it's Oklahoma City, it's San Antonio, and I'd say San Antonio is probably a year away from being even in terms of being a full throttle title contender year in year out for the next probably 5 to 6 years, unless there's an injury, which I don't really ever factor that into the discussion because you can't go around assuming or thinking, oh, well, someone's going to get injured. You just can't predict that. It may happen, but it may not happen too. The Lakers will be a little bit behind here until they are able to compete with that. They're going to need guys that can make shots and play defense like Oklahoma City did today. And that was without Caruso, by the way. That was probably their best.
Yep.
That was
out with an illness. Yeah.
That was without their probably arguably their best defender, at least on the perimeter. And the Lakers needed Marcus Smart for a game like this, but maybe they don't lose by 40, but maybe they lose by 30. I don't think it would have made a difference.
I don't think it would have made a difference tonight. They were just hitting it
Lucas
all
hamstring is I don't know if he's playing hurt a little bit just so he could. I know that's kind of rude to say that, but
well, he showed it in the second quarter when he started grabbing at it in that second.
And I've seen him go up and down the court for the last few months, and it looks like he's hurting when he runs. And if he is ailing in that area, then it's very likely that you're not going to see him again in the regular season. And I don't know, is it a grade 1? Is it a grade 2? Hopefully it's a grade 1, but hamstrings are a pain in the rear end, even at a grade 1. It's just not a fully equipped team yet to compete with the Oklahoma Cities and the San Antonios and maybe even the Bostons at this point. And that's it. It's not. It isn't really anybody's fault at this point. It's just they're not good enough to match up with teams that are stacked from 7 to 8. Would you say Oklahoma City's stacked from 7 to 8?
They're stacked beyond that, my friend.
Yeah. So I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt and probably seeing that they're probably only going to play about 8 guys during the playoffs because rotation's shortened. Maybe
actually,
not.
No, they and Indiana both played 9-10 guys in the finals.
Yeah, and maybe that's what happens. Maybe that's what happens. And the crazy thing is these guys are going to get they're going to get a mid first round pick again at worst if Clippers make the playoffs. They'll still
not to burst even more, Joe, but they have 2 picks right now in the first round for this upcoming draft as well.
Yeah.
15th.
So they're going to keep stacking and they're going to keep adding depth. And if they're going to be running 8 to 10 man rotations, that's the part where the Lakers have no shot because the Lakers are going to need some off seasons to get these players. I went into a complete. You guys wanted a rant, but I went into a little bit of a rant on Lakers ball, and the whole crew over there got on me because of Bronny James. That's where their head is.
What are they thinking now? Yeah, what are they thinking now?
It's just they're some of those guys are absolutely just dog shit. Not even confused, just dog shit, delusional. Oh well, those guys that say, "Well, what would we have gotten in the second round?" And I can't type angry. I can say a couple sentences, but I'm a vocal guy. I need to be, and I prefer to look at you in the face, but I never have that opportunity to talk to people in their face because people don't usually come and see me to talk to me to my face. I have to do it on here, and then here it's still kind of not really. It's still kind of disconnected still, right? I wasn't. The Bronny James thing came up because it was trying to explain why Oklahoma City has 2-way players coming off as the 9th guy on the team. You have Isaiah Joe coming off the bench, looking like he's Bruce Bowen in his prime. we have Bronny James coming off the bench. I would say that's a considerable difference because you guys all wanted to be all warm and nice because, you know, you wanted to get the, you know, hallmark moment. While they're getting guys like Isaiah Joe and 15 different Jalen Williams who can play, and we're putting in Bronny
AJ
James.
Mitchell, they pick up a great trade to get Jared McCain. Yeah, just
it's the amount of, again, it's hard to say it through, and I try not to go off on there too much because I have a lot of those guys are my friends, virtual friends, obviously, and I don't want to mess up the mods, the moderators, and have them have to do stuff. I'll temper down, but it's the amount of stupid, and the funny thing is they think I'm stupid. That's the hilarious part about that. They think I'm stupid because I'm bagging on the fact that the Lakers were worried about father-son dances instead of getting talent in the second round because their dumbass is saying, well, he's a 15th guy on the team. I'm like, you stupid, dumb fuck. Can't you see he's in the fucking game? He's in a game against Oklahoma City that they're getting their ass kicked in. And that was at a time where you're still trying to compete. It wasn't like it was at the 2-minute mark before that. Even then, it's like, it's a mindset. What about Vando? Yeah, I can't stand Vando either. What else? They started mentioning some other stupid stuff. They mentioned Maxwell, what was it, Maxwell Lewis? Like, what the hell does that have to do with this discussion? Because they think I just hate Bronny because of LeBron. I go, it has nothing to do with LeBron. It's about the talent. This team needed talent, and you only get 2 shots in the draft, and you decided not to go see if you could find somebody. It's just mind-boggling to me, and this is the result. This right here tonight is the result of not having enough talent because Oklahoma City and San Antonio have a lot of talent. It's not just starting talent. It's off the bench talent. And when you're not doing well at the first 5 minutes of the game, you're supposed to get guys in there that are supposed to stymie the run, and you need talent to do that.